Spring is the most popular time to put your home on the market. A lot of folks want to get settled into that house over the summer so they can start the kids in a new school year. So how do you make your home stand out? That's the key. Jeff Lottmann is with Lottmann Realty Group, and he's here to talk about the spring housing market trends. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Thanks, Ken.
Good to see it. So I have to ask you off the top. I want to get to how to work on our home to get it on the market, but is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? Because yesterday I heard the rates are actually going down a little bit again.
I think that depends on really what the value of the home is. I would think that's a dual market. I think the lower end or with the entry level, I think it's just crazy seller's market. But as we move up the chain, I think it becomes more of a seller's market and then a buyer's market.
Oh,
and I think the luxury right now is a buyer's market. I think that's lagging a little bit, but I think things are going to catch up and we're going to have a phenomenal 2019.
It sure looks like it from what I'm hearing. All right, so let's talk about getting our homes prepared for sale. I hear this term all the time, curb appeal. Even if it's just something simple like painting the front door, which in many cases I guess it is, isn't it?
It is, and I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's one of the most neglected things is the front door. Either paint it or just change it out. And I think we give so much attention to preparing the inside that we really don't do anything for the outside of the home. So we don't trim the bushes, we don't plant, we don't mulch. And again, to your point, I think the front door is very key because that is the first impression that a buyer sees.
Point of entry, I mean,
exactly
literally,
right.
and it's the thing that if that buyer comes back, they're going to see again. They may not go in the backyard again. They may not go downstairs. They might wanted to see the bedrooms order, but everybody's going to and from through the front door.
That's exactly right. And I would agree with that.
Yeah, and your first impression, you can't get past that first impression. We saw some pictures of a patio here, beautiful patio with a pool and big fire pits and things like that. If you have that, you really want to show it off, right? Yeah,
I think so. I think, you know what, the trend now is to bring the outside in and kind of make entertaining as one. And I think you need to stage that. You need to stage the outside too, because that's just as important for entertaining and living as the inside.
In other words, we may have a beautiful patio or a beautiful deck, but maybe we have some rusty old stuff out there and people are sitting on old torn up pads. You say it's worth staging that.
There's no question. I think these stagers do a phenomenal job, and I think you want to add some carpet, you want to add some color, and you want to do some things outside as well as inside.
Well, talk to me about staging, because that's something that's just blown up over the past few years.
I think it's absolutely an integral part of selling the house. I think it adds quality, it adds pizzazz, it adds flair, kind of like Laura's shoes from time to time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think that's what it.
We're staging Laura.
Yeah, that's right. But you know what it does, and it also gives the vision for the buyer to see their belongings in the house and how they will. And
I've heard a lot of these stagers will tell you, I need you to rent a space and I need you to take some of this stuff out and declutter it as I stage it, because that's important too, to show roomy closets and not stuffed full of things.
Clean is king. You got to clean if it's clean, and these stagers are just incredible what they can do. And I think it really adds value to the home.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it very much. We're going to post this segment on our website, kmob.com/greatday, immediately following the show. So you might want to check in on that again. Get all those details. It can make a big difference.
Oh, it absolutely can. Thank you very much, you too.